What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fate1987, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series number 65, Voyager class, Bumblebee movie, and possibly my favorite figure so far, besides Bumblebee movie Soundwave, Blitzwing. This is a really good figure, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't care about the jet mode being very inaccurate, but this is it. We get the product shot. I also just noticed for Studio Series boxes they have the background hinted at inside of the box art, which is pretty cool. We get 27 steps. He is the Canyon Attack, and his bio is blatant and deadly. Blitzwing silences Bumblebee. So, we're going to open him up and see how cool he actually is. And, by the way, something a little juggled out, so don't worry. Nothing's open. He's brand new. Amazon new. And Amazon's the only cheapest place to get this guy because eBay sells him for like, I don't know. But you know what? I'm not going to say it. So, let's just open him up. And here we have Blitzwing out of his package and in vehicle mode. Because I figured, why not start with it? Because it's really hard to get him to vehicle mode the first time around. I mean, let's be honest. I do like the figure. Don't get me wrong. I do like the figure. I do like his mode and all that. I don't really care for the jet mode being inaccurate. I'm not that into, because it kind of looks like the jet to me, so I'm just going to leave it that way. But here is him in vehicle form. He got a lot of nice, good applications on him, and his things are come off. Landing gear and all that. He does have the weapons all stored on below. Does have a lot of kibble. Vehicle mode comparison. Here he is next to a deluxe class, which is Dino. And here he is next to a teaser Voyager class. Thrust. Yes, I got Thrust. I got him only because I was just thinking, why not, in truth? Why not? There really isn't much for vehicle mode, so let's just hit down the transformation, shall we? First thing you want to do, you want to take off the weapons, all of them. This is really an ass to get in there, honestly. Like, you got that little notch there, and you got this little tab. It's really an ass to get in there, I admit. And you also got his spike grabber thingy. There's rumored to be a 2-pack with him and Off-Road Bumblebee, but I don't know when that'll be. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with this. We're going to take these, we're going to bring them like that. We're going to fold these down. Then you're going to take the... That was not meant to happen, in truth. Hold up. Let me... Alright, do not do what I just did. First, take it like that. That's what you gotta do first. Thankfully, this thing can be easily snapped back on, so don't do what I just did. Alright? So, you got that. You can fold the wings like that for now. Oh, an angle like this. This does tend to pop off a lot, so be warned when you're transforming. It does tend to pop off, and there is unfortunately no way to truly secure it. So, with that being said, now we're going to come up here. We're going to loosen up the arms a bit. We're going to fold them out. We're going to bring this whole assembly up for just a moment. At the same time, we're going to turn this way, because it can only go one way. Leave the unhook the cap from the cockpit nose from the head, and go all the way down. You got this little notch. You got this notch here. You're gonna plug it in here into this tab like so. That's gonna lock into place. You're gonna fold that back up. This is going to come all the way over, and unfortunately there is no locking mechanism for this in truth. It really isn't. So this is what you do. This comes all the way over, you flip this out, and you flip the head all the way back, like so. Close that back up, and there you have that all done. Then you're going to come down here, make sure you're all situated and all. Turn this up like that, and that's all you got for the arm. Oh, and flip this part out as well. Do the same for the side. Flip this part out. Straighten up the arm. Fold that up. And for this part, this is going to click down. And you got these two notches here. You got these two tabs here. You're going to flip into these two holes, like so. And this does come to pop off a lot, and I will show you after we are done with the transformation. So, now we're going to come to the legs. We're going to split them. Then we're going to fold this in, and do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to fold this in like so. Fold that in like, fold that up, and fold that up. And then twist the leg. Fold out the leg pauldron like so, and last but not least, we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Fold that in, fold that in, fold that in, leg pauldron. And to finish his touches, I say we get his weapons on. So first you need to put his missiles on here. You need to do so. I'm going to put the weapons there. And then you're going to need to... We got this whole... This is a little bit hard to do with this one. But what you're basically going to do is you're going to angle the hole long enough. And you're going to slot this tab in here for his cannon. And I do like that it's actually accurate. Like, it's not... Like, no one really has to make anything extra for it. It really is accurate. Look at that. It's really cool. Yeah, you can already see the problem. And finally, come back here. You got this little tab here. A hole here with this tab on this thing. And you're going to slide that in. And try to just align everything else in shape. Standing up nice and straight. And there you have Blitzwing in his robot mode. I dig it. I actually do dig the robot mode. I'm not gonna lie, and especially when seeing this right now, like seeing the background. That's intimidating. I admit that is intimidating. But moving along the side, he has a lot of discrepancies. First of all, this. There's nothing holding it, and you have to keep tabbing this back in, and this isn't a tight fit, in truth. You basically have to hold the figure while trying to do articulation. That is the problem, and I got this figure because I wanted Blitzwing against Bumblebee. And since technically we do have him transformed, let's size comparison with him. Unfortunately, the only Bumblebee I have is the Revenge of the Fallen. I'm planning on getting Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, aka SS84. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 84. 84, 80. No, it's something else. It's an 80 type number. But basically, 87. That's what it is. So, number 87, Bumblebee, I'm going to be planning to get very soon. Mainly because I cannot stand this head. Why does that have the battle mask? Honestly. But I do like the fact that they remolded it and repainted it. But yeah, it's very good. And the scale is working well, in truth. There's the deluxe class. For Voyager class, let's head on to Bumblebee Soundwave. As you can see, it does scale well. How about something like with a Bayverse, aka Megatron? He does stand taller, just like I wanted to. Thank God. Now, for leader class, because it's still the only one we have. Not that bad, in truth. Not that bad. Now, turning to articulation, this is where it's going to get a little rough to explain it. But first, this is where we go. This is where we have to hold him tight and do it. So first of all, take a look at his noggin. So movie accurate. Look at the detail on it. It's so precious. But first, articulation, 360 degrees for the head. It's a ball joint, I think. Yeah, it's a ball joint. You can go up and down, left and right, yes and no. Like, fuck you. No, wait. Unfortunately, we cannot do it well with the guy, but with Bumblebee, but we're going to try our best. And basically going to be... This is where that little thing comes in. That thing that I put on his back is actually the hand spike that they use to pull out Bumblebee's voice in the Bumblebee film. And his hand is easily removable. So you can easily just take this and slot it back in there. In fact, I even think you can transform him without... Nah, it's like you can't. Proof. But there's the voice japper thing. You gotta get the wing back up. See the problem? Yeah. I mean, if you want to fiddle with it, that's fine. But in truth, like, I like my figures a bit more sophisticated, you know what I mean. So, unfortunately, because B has no neck, I'm just gonna have to try to do this. And this is basically the scene. I'll never talk. Is that right? Then let's make it official. Oh, wait. Then let's make it official. B-127. As a member of the Autobot Resistance, you are a traitor to Cybertron, and are hereby sentenced to death. Honestly, even though Blitzwing was killed off easily and people did like the role that he played, I really wish he could have stayed longer, in truth. Like, I really wish he could have been a bigger villain. But Shatter and Dropkick are enough for me, in truth. Even though they are more of a sidekick duo, I do believe that they did earn their keep as well. So there's that. Turning to articulation, back again. So the arm moves like that. It's on a double joint actually. So you can, well, it's a sort of double joint. Like, it's just like a little thrusting move. But this cannot go 360 unless you remove the wings. Arm can swivel actually 360. Hand 360. And because of the articulation, well, let's just take the weapons off for the hell of it. The articulation on the hand, it can move. Turning to the legs, you cannot do the full splits. There is minimal to none waist swivel because of the transformation. That's the sad part. But we get thigh swivel. We get the knee bend. And the only articulation is actually with the feet. But that's also due to transformation. And that's really it. Overall, I do like this guy. I just wish that they molded the arms better and stuff. And he is actually the main basis for the Decepticon Cybertronian Seekers. I got thrust. I'm thinking of maybe just getting, deciding, fuck it, get all of them. But, you know, it's hard to. Hard to decide when you want to get other figures, and you still got other figures you still need to review, such as Thrust, which, yes, that was a big teaser. I still need to work on a bit more. I should have also used for vehicle mode the second another teaser, but I'll leave that for the thrust review. So transforming them back, it's a bit difficult. But first you want to do, let's just say take this off first, alright? Just take it off first, fold it out, and fold this out like so. Make sure these are angled correctly. These do tend to pop off during transformation or anywhere, just in truth, so be warned. You're going to turn all this out, flip the leg, and you're going to take this landing gear and put it up like that. This assembly is going to come out. It's going to tab in. You're going to flip that out. You're going to flip that out. And that's a leg all done. That is literally a leg all done. Second verse, same as the first. Which, yes, that's an MGO thing. But, you know what? Sometimes take your own twists. Sometimes use them. Not all the time, you know. I mean, I'm still new to YouTubing. And I still got some things to do. And I hope you didn't notice that I also got another teaser review to do soon. Now, I actually got this figure a couple weeks back, in truth. So be warned that some things will be outdated, and I have played with this quite a bit. So, turning to that, we're going to bring this whole assembly. We're going to bring the head down. And that's going to lock into place. We're going to bring the nose cone up. And angle it over to this hole. It's going to pull into that little spike. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to click into place. But since it's not, clearly that means I'm doing something of the transformation wrong. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, you need to snap that in. This can only turn one way, and it's this way. So, once you have that all done, then you're going to need to come to the arms. You need to flip these in first. Flip those in first. This is going to be very hard to do. I mean, it's easy once you get the hang of it, but you need to angle this a certain way. And you also need to have these arms like so. There's a lot of fiddling to be done. Shit. So you need to angle the arm like that, and do the same thing on the exact other side. Fold that out. Fold the hand in for better posability and all that. So, what's this supposed to happen is that this is going to slot into this. And it's going to be hard to do it at first. But you will get the hang of it. As I have. It's better to do it this way. Have these points facing straight up, like so. So this is going to collapse on this entire assembly. And pushing it all in. Tabbing everything in. You're just gonna push everything in. That's all you're doing. Now this, like I said, does come off. I have told you that. I'm going to say that. This will come off. I mean, it's coming off on my copy. I don't know about yours. But all that is going to be straightened out like so. Fold these out a bit more to create some more accuracy, per se. Come down to the back of here. This is where you want to choose which one. I usually choose this one. But you're going to put that right there. You got these here. You get these little holes. This is where you put the weapons in for storage. That's where you put the weapons in. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Fuck, where's the other one? No. Where the hell did I lose it? Fuck. Oh, come on. I lost a piece? Seriously? That is so lame, in truth. That is lame. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. No, I didn't lose it. It actually put it right behind me for some reason. Idiot. So, put that up on there, like so. Flip the landing gear out. And this is an ass to put in, like I said. But you got this little hole, and you're going to put it inside this tab right here. And you're basically going to need to push really hard to lock into place. And there's Blitzwing. That is it for the review. Do I recommend this figure? Yes. Despite the arm problem, I actually do recommend it. Next review is actually going to be Thrust, and I'm going to be throwing a little teaser on who's the next one in there. And then after the next one, I'll probably be throwing in some name drops of who's going to be next after that. But I'll probably be taking a break. I am sorry that I haven't uploaded in quite a long while, but then again, I've been busy with a lot of stuff. And honestly, I'm also preparing a big compilation video that I still need to finish. So please stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and as always, till all are one.